Hello Gemini, welcome to Tarot Predictions, and this is going to be a reading for the new moon in Scorpio for you. So the first card that marks this couple of weeks period of time, guys, that is going to be the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to be inspired by the success of somebody else, or by the success of a company that is competitor of yours, or by your coworker, or simply by someone else's relationship, regardless of what kind of inspiration you do have, that will seriously make you devote to an idea being more successful. So we are talking for a competitive period of time for you. Okay, but also it's very important at this particular time, guys, to be very careful how much you invest into that kind of a competition, or into that kind of a devotion for yourself, because you may throw too much resources into a that devotion of yours. Either is going to be stable relationship, or a success into your career. Regardless, you need to make it with slow steps. I mean, things aren't gonna happen overnight for you. And that being said, you need to make a careful planning of how you can approach the situation. And at the start, you need to approach the situation with young spirit, if that makes sense to you, and being youthful in your behavior toward the situation itself, because many things are yet to be decided, and you have to be adaptable toward it. So that being said, you Gemini will have a lot of work to do, and this work will come with time. I mean, as I said, you can't have everything overnight, so be patient, guys, during this period of time. And if you do have private business, and this is all about your private business, obviously the resources you are going to have on your disposal are going to be your own resources, and you have to be very careful how you spend them. The next card is going to be what is going to be difficult for you, or the difficulties you need to face with the Two of Wands. Follow up here, we do have a constant dissatisfaction, if I can say, for the results you're getting. And that kind of comes from the impression, because as I said, you will be inspired by someone else, and in your eyes they will have better results than you do. However, in reality that's not the case, because as you know, one certain devotion, one certain project of yours, either is going to be, as I said, stable relationship or success into one career, has its stages, and you have to be aware of what kind of stage you are, and don't go ahead of oneself. However, with this card, you need to constantly place your skills into a test. What I mean is that you need to strive for improving your performance, in the sense that you need to place constantly challenges in front of yourself, because only through challenges you will be able to improve, as I said, your personal performance into the things that you're dealing with. So into your career, when you achieve something, aim according to that devotion that you're going to follow, aim for a, a, a further step, which is a little bit more difficult, but not much more difficult than the previous one. So you can surely but slowly, as I said, improve your performance. And into your relationship, this is where you need to be very careful, guys, because going way too tenacious and going way too aggressive toward the relationship in order to stabilize and consolidate it may play you a bad joke, and you may be left alone. So as well, don't be way too aggressive into your relationship, and just allow the things to unfold naturally in there. For your aims, we do have the Ace of Swords. And one thing I want to say, that as a name, that card is excellent, because it does give you a chance to improve your personal health through diet, through a certain, way you live life, like going into a gym, making workouts, and this kind of stuff. This card is a definite sign that you can improve your health during these couple of weeks period of time. But in the more deeper level, that card shows that you need to show mental clarity. You need to show evaluated spirit. You need to show that you are above the things, and you can actually acquire that. How can I place it in words? That balanced judgment through the slowly emerging insights that you will have as the situation develops slowly, because with the Page of Pentacles, your situation, as I said, will develop slowly, and that insight will come to you only if you don't go ahead of yourself. So what we do see with these three cards for you, Gemini, is that you will have struggle, but that struggle will be with yourself, because you will want the things to happen faster than they can actually happen. Okay, so that being said, you need to be patient, guys, and you need to be meticulous as well with your approach toward that toward that slowly emerging insight that you will have, guys, which is going to give you the accurate balanced judgment toward the situation, through which you will be able to scale correctly the resources you need to invest. These resources could be money, could be time, could be emotional investments. It depends on what kind of situation you're finding yourself at, but regardless, the virtue here is your patience. And the lesson you need to learn during these couple of weeks period of time, that is going to be the Tree of Cups. And yeah, that kind of lesson shows that you need to invite more people into your things. And this doesn't have to be really a competition. Okay, because if you show your intentions to the people that you get inspired by, they're going to help you. And through you expressing your emotional state toward your issues, the issues are going to resolve, or kind of like they were going to dissolve in the air, if you want to say it that way. But that card shows, guys, that you need to be friendly, and as I said, you should not make that as a frantic competition, but rather more friendly competition, because the other party which is executing the same idea, or they have already executed that idea, are quite friendly, and they don't wish you to fail. As a matter of fact, they wish someone to be their follower, and you could be their follower, and in a certain time you could also surpass them, but that may not be the time right now. So if we're talking about your career, show your intentions. If we're talking about your relationship, show your emotions, guys, because this is the way that you will first expand your vision, and second of all, your issues are going to dissolve. And last but not least, we do have the energies you will have by your side, and that is going to be the Queen of Pentacles, and these are very defensive energies. These energies are going to make you first, let's say it that way. These energies are going to make everything that you achieve during these couple of weeks very solid and very strong, and it will be very difficult after that to basically take it back. Okay, so what I use the term take it back, because we did have the Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords in most of the cases interpreted by as words. So you have to be very careful what you say during these couple of weeks, because whatever you say, it will be a long time remembered. And you only have to say what is true, and you need to stick with the truth, because this is what is going to give you the most benefits out of the situation, uh, Geminis. So that was your reading for the new moon in Scorpio, Geminis, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and we're going to see each other next time. Bye.